Stuff comes out of the pieces which I would have never planned. It surprises me still, and there's stuff that comes out of it which is still magical to me. My name is Patrick Ethen. I am a lay artist and designer. I've always been into science and space. I'm constantly inspired by the stuff I make. I had a dream one day. It was just the most inspiring dream, and it was a vision of like a metal tube, like a wind chime, but instead of a big clapper, there are all these small little weights on it. And I was like, you know what? I need to build this thing. The beginning of my light art career was all about just like, you do something that you don't know how to do, try to figure out how to do it the best so that it doesn't break, and if it does break, like try to deal with it. I had this really big light. It was the biggest light I made at that time. It was 608 lights. They're all sequencing, doing stuff. And I worked for 5 days to try to figure out why it wasn't working. And I found that there was one connection, and it was so close to touching, but it wasn't quite touching, so the power wasn't being transmitted. And all I had to do was like literally make that connection. I thought it was all these other problems. I was doing all these other things that I thought would fix it, didn't, and it was just like the smallest thing. And it's so frustrating, but also when you find something like that and you can troubleshoot and find the problem, it's so rewarding. I've experienced this in computer programming where like you're missing a semicolon and that's all you're missing, but the thing is breaking. A lot of times, like, I don't know, and you try to figure it out. And the only way to get that experience is to make a ton of mistakes and just really bash your head against the wall. Cut your teeth on it. A lot of people are scared about jumping into new territory, and that's like totally natural. And you know, I am too. In high school, I thought I was going to be an engineer. But working as an artist, I feel like is more rewarding because putting yourself out there more, there's more risk. You don't have a safety net to fall back on.